Hello, Purple Heart Conscious Holders. I'm back with you again, and today we're focusing on enlightenment. And so, the thing that comes to mind for me when I think about enlightenment is the Bible verse Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Now, when I think about Christ, I am thinking about new patterns, new ways of being. Jesus, of course, popularized that Christ consciousness through his practice of the presence, his teachings, which were all anchored in love. And in that state of love, he taught that we can experience God in a deep and a profound way. And he was the way shower of these teachings, and his message is the same as it was back in his time as it is today. And so today I'm going to share a couple of cards because when I think about setting new patterns, we get to look at life in wonderful ways. So this is coming from Julia Cameron's Blessing Cards. It's called Serving the Whole. And it says, in every moment, I am given opportunities for creative service. Sometimes that service is simple witness. I can encounter the blessings of life. I can recognize and honor the dignity of those I meet. So I believe in honoring everyone and seeing that Christ in each and every single person. And in the science of mind, it's focused on conscious direction. And it says, experience has taught us that the subjective tendency of this intelligent law of creative force may consciously be directed and definitely used. This is the greatest discovery of all times. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. We get an opportunity right now to direct that and be that beneficial presence in the world. So I'm inviting you right now to turn within with me as we breathe in the consciousness of God, knowing that that consciousness of God is ever present, ever available, forever revealing itself. It is anchored within who we are, and it is that divine presence centered and poised within us in the deep recesses of our being. So, in this very moment now, we breathe. And as we breathe, we just open our hearts wider than we have ever opened it before. We move into the heart space, allowing it to anchor itself at a cellular level, to be that wonderful pulsating energy circulating itself through and a part of us in every way. So I'm honoring this presence of the heart, knowing that it is physically anchored and that the physical being of that divine source is ever present. But as it is present physically, I know that it is present emotionally and mentally and spiritually. That there is that perfect alignment, and it is alive and present within me. It's present within every single person that is experiencing this prayer right here, right now, in this moment. And what I know is something powerful and has already gone before and prepared the way. That we show up in the world as a beneficial presence. And as we show up in the world as a beneficial presence, I know that we are all uplifted to the place of the very most high. I'm acknowledging this wonderful presence right now and knowing that it is showing up in practical and personal ways for each and every single person that is experiencing this prayer. But what I know is that that which is known in the microcosm of our being, the smaller self that there's something greater unfolding in the macrocosm of life, the bigger essence of life. I know that this is the stimulus that supports growth and expansion. And in this growth right now, I know that there is the power of peace and harmony, that there is the power of joy, and it is exhilarating. I know that it is showing up in wonderful ways right now through each individual. It is that energy that has already gone before and fulfilling itself in the mundaneness of this daily experience, rejuvenating itself as peace and harmony. It's alive within the laundry if we're doing laundry right now. And I know that that same energy is alive as we look and we move into the place of reciprocity, blessing and honoring each and every one of our creditors that's help us sustain ourselves and move through life. I know that this same energy is abundant and overflowing, that it is that prospering presence, and I know that it is creativity, wisdom, and light fulfilling itself as divine fulfillment. So, what I know is every single person that receives this prayer, they are viral infection of good today. And this good strengthens, creates new patterns, new ways of living. And in this new way of living, I know that we are all blessed, we are all honored, and we are filled with that infinite power of joy that carries us forward and sustains us. So I'm grateful this morning for every single blessing that is already fulfilling itself and revealing itself right here in the now. I'm grateful for the good that it's already prepared the way in the demonstration of that wonderful essence of life, spirit, expanding and revealing itself. And so it is from this place here that I release these words into that consciousness of law, that conscious direction that simply says, yes, yes, yes. And it is from this place here that I simply allow this to be. So I'm inviting you to affirm with me. And so it is. Amen. Just breathe. And as you breathe, I invite you to bring yourself back here and just be conscious in the world. Remember that you are a beneficial presence.